is an update on what is now Hurricane Nadine and Tropical Storm Kristy. We have Hurricane Nadine, it's now a hurricane, it's got better outflow, some of the shear is winding down just slightly. The storm's continuing towards the northwest, and guess what? If we look at the track, this system is actually going to impact land. It's going to impact the Azores up here. So the Azores could get hit with most likely a strong tropical storm, 60 to 70 mile per hour winds in the next, say, 2 to 3 days. So the Azores could very well be impacted here by Nadine. Now let's go take a look at Kristy in the eastern Pacific. Kristy is moving towards the northwest and it's holding its own. It's not very strong, but it's going to continue towards the northwest into cooler sea surface temperatures and start to bend more towards the Baja California. But by the time it reaches the Baja California, it should be a depression or even weaker. Its moisture, however, will make it into California, Arizona, and New Mexico. So that's something to look forward to there. So let's take a look at the national coverage here. And what we've got here is we've got the cold front that has moved through the northeast. Places like New York, Pennsylvania, on up into New England, and the mid-Atlantic down here are experiencing a very nice fall-like day. Temperatures are actually having a hard time getting out of the 50s in many parts of the northeast, 60s along the coast, and it should warm up as the sun continues to come up throughout the day here. But the southeast is where the big weather story is, and in the central states here, particularly on Missouri and Arkansas, where we've got that area of low pressure here, and that is actually causing some rains, thunderstorms. Nothing really severe though. This is more of a heavy rain type event. And of course, on the west coast here, we've got a cold front dropping down from Canada here, British Columbia and some of these other provinces, Alberta. However, this system is very dry, so it does not have a lot of moisture to work with. So the conditions, the drought should remain in the Pacific Northwest. And if we take a look all up the East Coast, Florida is experiencing a few showers with some tropical moisture here, nothing major. And then on up into eastern Canada here, that cold front moved through eastern Canada and is actually knocking on the door to Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. So those areas up there could experience some rain. Of course, Newfoundland is recovering from Leslie, so hopefully the recovery process is continuing. Other than that, we don't have anything else to talk about. It's fairly a quiet weather pattern. However, tropics are fairly active, but most of the time they're not affecting land. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar for Meteomark.com. You can like us on Facebook. Right now we don't have a link above. We have a link to the right. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to my weather news feed, or you can visit my website at Meteomark.com.